Hello and welcome to the Phoenix Protocol. If you haven't authenticated out, codename Jane Galluzzi, codename Planetary Station Mother Earth, codename God, Universal Operating System. And I am officially authenticated. Good to go. Today, I want to talk a little bit more about inefficient and outdated codes. One of them is the complainer drainer. Ooh, complainer drainer. Right, so inefficient use of code just means that it's an outdated version. That's why we are not to judge. God is to judge, because God is the universal operating system, and God is really running the code and deciding what's inefficient, what's not, what's compatible, what's not, and what a necessary purpose, alignment, and needs to be reprogrammed. So no need to judge. It's a waste of your energy, and the judgment monster, well, that's an inefficient code too. So complainer drainer, the example that I give is you pick someone up from the airport, they've gone to a dream location, and all they want to talk about is the luggage being messed up, something about waiting in line forever. I can't even keep track. But I have learned absolutely nothing about their dream destination, which I'm dying to go to. So why are they complaining and draining? And then if I say something like, well, how was your vacation? They just, maybe say one or two things like, oh, it's all right. And they go back to talking about the airport. What? That is an inefficient use of energy allocation, and it is a outdated code. Okay, we call it scrambled legacy coding. Time to get unscrambled, majambled, and get upgraded. How do we do that? Mind, body, and soul. Codename, your name. Mind, right? Body, codename, Planetary Station. Soul, codename of the operating system of our universe. Mind, body, soul. For me, it is Jane Galluzzi, Mother Earth, God, and I'm hooked up. Complainer drainer away, because that is outdated, scrambled, legacy code, inefficient to the max. If you want to be a codename angel, you use code efficiently. If you want to fly, if you want to be a codename angel, you gotta use code efficiently. Complainer drainers are outdated. Complainer drainers are inefficient uses of energy allocation. If you are efficiently using your energy allocation, then that means you are utilizing your gifts and talents every day. You are not hurting anything in the system. Your intention is pure. And you are on your way towards your destiny and purpose. This is all inherently by design. So the complainer drainer is one that you might see, and it's easy to notice in others, obviously, because people start complaining to you. And I am sure all of us have had that moment where someone is like calling you that always complains. You don't even want to answer the phone call because it's such a drain, and you're in a good mood, and So we got to get rid of this outdated, scrambled legacy code. It had a purpose for a while, but I will tell you, it is not part of the upgrade. So if you notice it in someone else, we need to be very mindful with how we disseminate this information. We're basically saying, hey, to just get in tune with your mind, body, and soul, it's actually super easy. It's coding terminology. So you just say your unique username, then you say the body planetary code name, and then you say the universal operating system code name. That's all you have to do. And then you're hooked into that mind, body, and soul. So this is the new coding lingo, and this is the upgrade. And you can say it as much as you want for someone else. You could literally stand around me in a circle and say, Jade Galluzzi, Planet Earth, God, as much as you want. But I am sadly the only person that has the security access to Jane Galluzzi. So no matter how much you want to say it to me, you actually can't access that unique operating system. And that is inherently by design for my safety and my security. So we all need to get online with this triangulation, hooking back in. The complainer drainer, I will say that based on what's going on around you, you can, ping to the universal operating system, like in your mind, depending on the situation, because maybe it's your boss that's complaining, draining, and you don't feel like you want to go there. and say, hey, hi, have you triangulated and authenticated soon? Have you heard about the Phoenix protocol? Right? Like you might just not do that, okay? And you might just in your mind triangulate yourself and say, hey, I just wanted to point out that, this is all in your mind, not out loud, okay? Being very clear here. Your boss is a complainer drainer. It's driving you nuts. So what you do in your mind is you say, mind, body, soul, Jane Galluzzi, planet Earth, Mother Earth. Sorry, Mother Earth is the proper code term. So one more time, mind, body, soul, Jane Galluzzi, Mother Earth, God. I'm in my zone and I'm upgraded. I'm the newest version. I noticed there's a complainer drainer around here and I wanted you guys to check it out and see if you could do anything. Okay, thank you so much. I'm back to business here. I'm using my gifts and talents. Back to business. I noticed the complainer drainer. I notified the system of the inefficient code, and I'm trying to help here, and that's all I can do. So back to business. And that's why sometimes people start to notice, oh, wow, I was praying for that person, and, things did change. Because there was a way that they were able to get that inefficient coding out of there. Unfortunately for that user, until they actually do triangulate, it will not be a full upgrade. But as I'm saying, right, like there is a planetary body, Mother Earth, and obviously you are interjecting, your web is connected to this person. They're not just like flying out in space all by themselves, right? Otherwise you wouldn't be affected by the complainer drainer when they're using it. So basically, I'm just saying that, there are certain things that we've been able to rewrite the coding for, effective for the planet Earth, Mother Earth, codename Mother Earth. Codename Mother Earth is the appropriate code, okay? So we understand this, and we need to do our best to help regulate inefficient code that we are aware of. Your awareness is extremely important. Okay? Your mindfulness is extremely important because many of these things are in your mind, right? So go ahead and triangulate if you notice that someone else is using inefficient coding, and go ahead and triangulate and see what happens, because there might be new updated code for Earth and God and your name. And as I'm teaching you this, okay, now that we've gotten this system on lock, mind, body, and soul, I will let you know as this goes on, we will get even more efficient. I'm bringing us all up to speed right now, okay? And this is why my work is coming out right now, because now is the time. So please, this is a moving barometer right now. I'm releasing things when the time is right. Now we all need to triangulate because inefficient code is lagging the system. That is our priority right now. Mind, body, soul. Mind, body, soul. That is how you triangulate. You just say the words either in your mind or out loud, whatever you prefer. Just acknowledge those three things and you will be triangulated within the system and have the most up-to-date code so that you're running inefficiently and you're not being bogged down by this inefficient scrambled legacy programming that is creating phenomenal issues with the energy use and utilization. And how do you do that? Mind, body, and soul. So your unique operating system's name, that is your mind. Your body, that is the planetary station that we are at, Earth. And the soul, that is the universal operating system, God. For me, if I want to triangulate, I have to say my name, Jane Galluzzi, with the planetary station, body, that is Earth. And then I have to say soul, universal operating system, that is God. Jane Galluzzi, Earth, God. I am officially triangulated and authenticated with the most up-to-date code, and there will be no inefficient programming running through me. But I can be aware and I can notice inefficient programming because it could be coming to me looking desperately because everyone's upgraded and it needs a power source. And it's like, who's going to take it? Who's going to take it? Who's going to... Looking. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry to that old version, but you actually have new code. So you're going to be sent back to the big GOD, the universal operating system. You're going to be recoded and no more taking my energy because I've been recoded, unfortunately. It's with love. That's why they say it's all with love. Because love is literally like the fabric of the universe. We came from love, we're evolving for love. It just means like you just send it with love because you're not judging it, good or bad. You're taking it to the universal operating system, not a code. Looking for these types of things, and you tell God issues, right? You're like, going on, and I would hope that you solve it. Looking for inefficient code and is constantly rewriting it. That is the job of the universal operating system, is to look for inefficient code so that we all can expand as a collective and like the expansive universe, right? Like we're all expanding and growing. To do that, we have to be efficient with the energy here. We can't just be draining it away with outdated code. That's not going to work. There will be absolutely no renaissance if that's what's going on. All of this old coding, okay? Complainer drainer is inefficient coding. Inefficient coding. It's been recoded. If you notice a complainer drainer, triangulate. Mind, body, soul. Jane Galluzzi. Earth. God. I'm officially triangulated. And now I can go about my day. How do I show that I'm using my energy efficiently? I act out my gifts and talents. And I work towards my destiny and purpose. And I do not hurt the system. I keep my intention pure. Simple, simple, simple. Please upgrade and triangulate. It's so simple. It's not religious. It's not spiritual. This is simple coding. Beep, boop, beep, boop. It's simple coding. There's nothing complicated about it. It's gotten so complicated. That's why I'm here. That's why my work is coming out, because it's time to simplify. Mind, body, and soul. If you get one thing from Phoenix Protocol, one thing, it is mind, body, and soul. Authenticate your unique operating system's name, the planetary body, the planetary station that you are at, Earth, the universal operating system, codename God, mind, body, and soul. That is triangulation. That is location. That is how you get your upgrades. That is how you get verified and validated within the system. There's a lot going on here. It's all good. You need to get updated to the best version. And if you notice inefficiencies in the code, your awareness is important, and we would like you to please notify and get those upgraded too, so that we all can step into this beautiful renaissance. It's amazing. We are so happy you're here. This is a beautiful time, okay? So you got this. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being part of the Phoenix Protocol, and lots of love. I hope you guys have the best day.